It's time for you to officially meet Clyde. Welcome to DPV. Today I wanted to officially introduce you to my work truck, Clyde. This is my 1998 GMC crew cab 1-ton dually. It is one big old truck. This truck I bought first year of pharmacy school because our family was growing and needed the extra room. I had a 77 3/4 ton camper special. It was a cool old truck, but single cab with the dogs and new baby just wasn't working. So got the crew cab, and oh man, I love this thing. I wanted to get a truck that was for sure going to be big enough to do whatever I need to do, and with the dually and 1-ton long bed, fits everything. I use this thing to pack a camper. I had an 11-foot camper that slid in the back, and then I towed my Jeep behind it, and no problem. I love all the space inside. It's very dirty as always, but got room for the kids and plenty of legroom everywhere. It's so nice. Got some sweet KC style lights. They're not KC lights, but they're bright. But I think those are gonna get replaced when we do the front bumper with some like recessed LEDs or something. It's got Dodge truck mirrors, which these are like the best mirrors for towing, except for this one is broke inside, so it doesn't stay adjusted, so we gotta figure out how to fix that. It's got plenty of power with 454 big block. I say plenty of power. It's plenty of power for towing and stuff, but you're not necessarily gonna break any land speed records with this thing. It's not like towing with a diesel, but I don't have any payments, so that's one thing I really love about this truck, is that it's paid off, and I can buy a ton of gas for the amount that I would be paying in a truck payment. And like I said a little bit earlier, I had a camper on this thing, plus towing my Jeep on a tandem axle trailer. No issues. So 454, nice and torquey. The thing that 454 does not do well on is fuel economy, but it is consistent. I get 10 miles a gallon on this thing, no matter if it's empty, loaded. If I'm driving 75 or 55, it just gets 10 miles a gallon. So I can always count on 10 miles a gallon. I do have to buy 6 tires for it, because it is a dually. That's okay. It needs a lot of TLC, so that's the first thing we're gonna do. Get this thing fixed up. I've already started the exhaust, so still running out the back, but converting it to dual exhaust. So I'll link that video up above. Then the next thing we're gonna do is fix up the front suspension. It is 23 years old now. It's a great truck, but it's with the age, it's just kind of getting wore out. So the bushings are shot up front. You can see my tires are terrible. But I have a front end kit to redo all the front suspension, plus some Bilstein shocks, so that should really help. Oh, speaking of suspension, it's got another cool feature. got airbags. So that really helps with the load capacity with the dually plus airbags. If you ever have used a truck camper before, you know, the one that slides in the bed, having the duals is so nice because it just gives it some stability that you don't have with single rear wheel. That being said, it is more of a pain to load the camper because of the width of the truck, and you got to have those flip out camper jacks. Future plans, you know, the exhaust, the front end. Someday I think I'd like to flatbed it. I think that would be cool. I do have provisions under this map for my fifth wheel. So my car hauler is a fifth wheel flatbed. And so that's pretty nice. I think it'd be cool to have a flatbed with a bang board and then put some toolboxes underneath. I'd also like to swap out the seats sometime with more like a newer style seats, maybe from the 2000s, and get a bench seat for the front so I could, you know, have one more passenger seat for just in case both the girls want to bring a friend or something. So anyway, this is Clyde. I've been throwing around some names. I've always just called it the 1-ton, but Chevy used to have a package called the Scottsdale, and this is a big truck, and I'm thinking like a Clydesdale. So Clyde, meet Clyde. Yeah, so you'll be seeing a lot of Clyde in the upcoming weeks, just fixing up that exhaust, front end, that kind of stuff. And then as we find our property and start moving and doing projects there, this is the workhorse. This is a truck that I do everything with, so you'll be seeing a lot of Clyde. Back in December, we hit 500 subscribers, which is awesome. And I said I'd be putting together a little giveaway, and nobody really signed up. So I'm gonna put a little package together for a subscriber that has commented on dang near every video that I put out. So Chris, I've got a new t-shirt, gift card, and some stickers coming for you. I'll get them to you soon. All right, so that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat. See you next time.